I cannot believe the time has finally come to pack my hospital bag. I have been accumulating bits and bobs for the last month, just trying to make sure I have everything that I possibly could need. I am a first-time mom, so it like you want to be as prepared as possible, but I know I've seen so many people say, oh, you're overpacking, oh, like you didn't need this, I didn't need that, or whatever, and it is so hard to decide on, okay, what do I actually need, what will be provided, how will I be feeling, what comfort measures will I need. And I have always been the kind of girl who, as long as you are prepared, like everything should go as seamless as possible. So for me, even if like some of this seems like a little out of sorts, like, oh my gosh, like you're not going to need that, I truly think like if I want it and I have it, then great. If I want it and I don't have it, I'm gonna be angry, right? Like I'll be just wanting some of those things. So I tried really hard to curate my hospital bag the best that I could. Again, I'm a first-time mom. I don't know how anything is gonna go, and I just want to be as comfortable as possible. So this is everything that I'm packing in my bag. I have had these little packing cubes for, I had to order a second set off of Amazon because what I don't have here is Garrett's things. So my husband, he doesn't have his hospital bag packed yet, but like I have extra cubes, and they store really easily. I absolutely love them, but these are like all of my extra ones. But I had to get like more of the big size ones. I only get 2 big size ones in a pack, and I bought these in 2022. So it like I love them. I've used them over and over. So I got a second set just so that I would feel more organized. And then I've just been kind of like putting them together. I've washed everything. That is like something that is so important to me. You either are a person who buys something and is like, okay, since it's brand new, it doesn't need to be washed, or you're like me, you're like, take the tags off immediately, throw it in the wash. It does not matter if it's straight from the manufacturer. It does not matter if it was in a store or whatever. It's always going into the wash first thing. So everything has been washed, and then I've just like put it together. The first one, which I think is the most important, this is what I have deemed as like I'm going into a labor bag, and this one is going to be going in my my weekender. So I have 2 bags here. I have the beige suitcase set. I actually have their large, I have their carry-on, I have the medium, and I have their weekender. So I have the whole set of the brown. I bought it last Christmas. I love it. It seriously saves so much time just having them all together, and I love that they match. For me, if you have like everything together and organized, it just makes traveling, or in this case like going to the hospital, way more manageable. Like I'm not stressed out about it because I know like I have the things that I need and it's easy access. So the labor bag is going to go into the weekender, and then it also has like a bottom if you wanted to put like other things in it. Really love this bag. And then all of the other ones are going to go into the suitcase. But the labor one, because I wanted my own birthing gown, well, let's just go through. Okay, so I have gum, I have mints, I have a little labor fan. So many people said that you get like hot flashes while you're going into labor, and so having a handheld fan can really help with that. It's also a what is it, aversion to the labor pains, where you're like, okay, you're feeling the fan sensation and not necessarily like a cramp or a contraction. So I have a labor fan, and then I also have this little labor comb that honestly we need to take the plastic off. I thought I took the plastic off of everything. Like I didn't want to have to open anything. I just want everything to be like washed and ready to go. So I have my labor comb, another distraction method. I have deodorant because I have deodorant in my my other, you'll see, but I put deodorant specifically in this easy access going into labor parcel because I I get hot, okay? When I start to get anxious or like in a sweat or nervous or whatever, like I immediately sweat through my deodorant. So I have an extra deodorant in this labor, going into labor bag. I have some little socks because I do not want my feet to touch the hospital floor at all whatsoever. So I have some socks. And then this is my labor gown. So I know that the hospital has hospital gowns, right? Like I understand that, but I really wanted, this is the Lila birth gown. I have followed the creator on TikTok for ever since I found out I was pregnant, because we're due around the same time. So she started posting these videos of like, I'm 10 weeks today, this is what's happening in my body. And I followed her throughout her entire pregnancy because it was like very, I think she was like a few days after me or whatever, but it was basically aligned. So I was watching her, and then I was like, oh, she also has these labor gowns, and they are so, guys, I was so nervous this was not going to come in time because they sell out so quickly. I had to get on the pre-order list. I ordered it October 1st. November 1st comes around and I'm like, oh my gosh, my gown, it should be shipping today. But I also got Garrett a t-shirt that has like snaps for chest to chest, or skin to skin. Oh my gosh, not chest to chest, skin to skin, for the baby, and that way he like doesn't have to take off his shirt completely. But I was like, oh, I hope both of them come in. And I went ahead and called them. I was like, hey, I just wanted to check on the shipping because I am a little anxious. It was like November 6th at this time. And I was like, just wanted to see. And they're like, okay, the gown is in, but the t-shirt is now not in. I was like, I will pay separate shipping. Like, please, will you ship the gown just so that I have it? Because I don't plan on being induced, but it's my first baby, and so when you're just like going through it, you don't know when you're gonna go into labor at all. Like, you're just kind of hanging out. You could go early, you could go late, and the gown was the most important. So they were so sweet. They sent me my gown, and then I'm still waiting on the shirt. Hopefully it'll be in next week, but honestly I could care less about Garrett. Like, he can wear a button down or something. I just thought, because they had it designed as like a cute little t-shirt, I thought it'd be perfect. But this came in, I immediately tried it on, and the convenience of this gown is so nice. Like, it has snaps in the front, so for breastfeeding, and then it also like separates, it opens in the front, it has like a very low back if I do decide to get an epidural, so they have access to that. And then like the sleeves are really loose, so for like an IV or anything, it all like, it will all come together. So I was so excited to get my gown in, and I would really, really like to wear it. I will say that I have two of these. So I bought one of the Lila, but I was a little worried because she sells out. She's so successful, amazing, all of the things. I didn't know if it would come in on time. I was like, please, like, it's my fault. I probably should have ordered it like way before, but you just never know. So I also got one from Amazon. The one from Amazon is short sleeve. No, it's like a tank top version. It does not have the super convenience of this one. Like, the snaps on this is way nicer than the Amazon one. The access in the back, like, this is a softer gown. It is a more convenient gown, and like the comparison, there's none. Like, this one is so good. So this one is going to go into my my little weekender bag. Easy access. As soon as we get there, I want to be able to change into my gown. I really don't want to wear a hospital gown. They are like just not as comforting, and I think it will take me out of the mindset of like I'm having a baby to I'm in a hospital, and I really just want it to be as peaceful and as calm as possible. I don't want to be like stressed out and be like, I'm in a hospital, like this is scary, or like any of those things. Like, just trying to build the oxytocin in my body. So this bag is also going to have my snacks. We have not got my snacks yet. I need to do a grocery pickup and put some snacks in here. And then my water, I'll have like my little water in here. I have the hydro jug that is not, it doesn't leak, so I'll be able to put that in there. And then also what is going in this bag is going to be my blanket. So I have a like little cozy blanket. It's soft on the inside, and then on the outside it's like a little knit. But if I get cold, on the way there or during while I'm at the hospital. I just wanted comfort measures, right? Like a blanket. So the blanket will also be going in here. And then I'll be taking my own pillow. So a pillow will also, I know this will fit in the bottom. Like the storage in these are absolutely insane. And even though this like pillow is super fluffy, I know it will fit in the bottom. Like all of this will fit. So even though it, like, look at that, that's insane. So snacks, pillow, maybe the pillow will be on top and not in the bottom. Snacks will go in the bottom. We'll figure that out. But that is essentially like, I'm going into labor, we're going to the hospital, and I want all of the comfort measures. One thing I did forget to put in the weekender is this little file folder. So actually the weekender comes with like its own little file thing. Usually like when I'm traveling, I put my iPad in this, I put my notebook, pens, like anything document wise. But I didn't necessarily want to use this for the hospital. So I did end up purchasing like a little file folder. This will have like all of my baby's hospital things in it. It currently has my birth plan. So I went ahead and printed and laminated 3. They're all identical. It's only 1 page, I promise. It's like simple, but 3 of my birth plans, just in case, you never know. And then it has some positions in here for labor and delivery. I don't know. A good reminder. Just any document that we might get from the hospital is going to go into this file folder. And then the weekender has like a little section on the side that you can, like the same place where that one goes, they can both go in there. So safe, secure, I won't be forgetting anything. And it just keeps it nice and organized. That way Garrett isn't running around thinking like, oh, where's all of our stuff? And I am in labor and don't have the patience to tell him. No, it's all in the bag, right? Next little thing, let's see. Okay, so some comfort things after I give birth. This one is all of like my cozy attire. So I have 2 more pairs of socks in here. I have 2 pairs of pajamas. So I have a brown cozy pair, super soft. This is long sleeve and long pant. This is a black, it's cropped. So it's kind of like a capri and a short sleeve. So I have 2 versions. I don't know how hot the hospital will be, how hot I will be, or how cold I will be. So I have 2 different sets there. My second labor gown, just in case. I don't know how long I'll be in labor. I don't know how messy my gown will get if I need to switch gowns. So I have 2, just in case. I also have 2 nursing bras in here, and then I have a lightweight robe. So the robe is from Target, and so is like one of the sets, and then the other set I think is from Amazon. So this bag is all like the cozy things after I give birth. I do plan on like trying to get out of the hospital as soon as possible. So it's like, okay, do I really need 2 pajamas? I don't know. Do I need 2 birthing gowns? I don't know. But it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So those are like my comfy, cozy clothes. They fit just perfect. Look at that packing cube, like so nice. The next one is going to be my postpartum stuff. I know that the hospital will give you postpartum stuff. I get that. Like, but I want to come prepared. I want the brands that I like or think that I will like. I don't know. So in this one, I have my slippers in here. Again, don't want to touch the hospital floor, so it just fit in this bag. I have this one honestly should go in my labor bag. I have a sleep mask. Many of you might think, why do you think you need a sleep mask if you're going to be like taking care of your baby? Like, this is not a vacation. I get that. This is actually, I want to use it during labor, especially if I go into labor at night. Like, I want to like remind myself of like peace, calm, happiness, like, and putting on like a little sleeper mask, having my AirPods or listening to music or something, and just like being in the zone, I think will be really helpful. So I'm actually going to move this into my labor bag. And then I have some Frida pads. I also have like the little shake and the instant ice Frida pads. So I have a couple of those in here. And then the regular pads. I also have the disposable boy shorts, also from Frida Mom. In here, I think I I think I put 4 of everything. I have these little nipple pads for when my milk comes in, and then I have a Perry bottle, my own. They say that the hospital gives you one, but it doesn't have like the nice little spout that helps. It's just like a squeeze bottle. I don't know. We're bringing my own. Then I have some electrolytes in here. I have a little bind for my belly, a belly bind if you will. I have Silverettes, nipple cream, not to be used together but separate. I have Dermoplast, and I have witch hazel pads. So all of this is like the postpartum things, what I've heard recommended by people. I hope it all works for me. I hope that I like it. I hope that I feel the comfort measures. But again, it's just, I don't know. This is what they say I need. So that's what I'm packing. And that will go there. The next bag I have is my going home bag. So my going home outfit is this black jumper set. No, it's a sweat set, not a jumper set. Black sweat set from Old Navy. I've worn these my entire pregnancy. Like as soon as it got chilly, I was wearing sweatpants and this little quarter zip. They're so nice, so cozy. So that's gonna be my going home outfit. And then also in this bag I have my toiletries. So this is something that was really important to me. I am a girl who likes stuff, okay? Like I like to have all my things. I like to have the comfort measures. And something that was stressing me out a little bit was I'm going into labor and I have to pack my toiletries. Like I did not want to have to pack that stuff up, especially if I was out and about. Say I went to labor and I wasn't at home and I had to tell Garrett what to get. I didn't like that. Like it felt like a step that could be skipped. Like I don't have to be anxious about this. We can just pre-plan ahead. So what I did was I have my little toiletry bag. It's gonna hang on the door, and I bought minis of everything. Anything that I like to have on my face, skincare, I put in this bag because I don't want to be worried. I don't want to be like, oh, pack my hairbrush. Like as a gal who comes from parents who are split up and I've had to like travel back and forth between my parents' houses, it's stressful. Like you leave stuff all the time, like, oh, I forgot my contact solution, oh, I forgot this, oh, I forgot that, and I don't want to be in a panic. Okay, I've dealt with that all of my life of having stuff at one parent's house and not the other parent's house. So I want to avoid that. I don't want to forget anything. So this bag is going to help me. My top is my makeup. So I put just like minimum makeup. I have concealer. I have the Dibs bronzer and blush. I have the Dibs mascara. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freeze. I have 2 brushes, one for the blush and the bronzer, and then the other one for concealer. So that's makeup. Like I might not wear makeup, but I want the option to put on makeup if I want to. Like, I don't know. I know it's labor, but guess what? I'm gonna want to take pics with my baby. I'm gonna want to feel my best, and who knows? However long labor goes, I might look tired. So just a couple things. The next one is skincare. Skincare is probably the most important to me. If I don't wear makeup, I definitely will still want my skincare. So I have the Good Molecules. I have their like little mini pack of, we'll just open it. So I have the Niacinamide Brightening Toner. I have an oil. I have hyaluronic acid. I have a lightweight daily moisturizer. I have makeup remover or like a face wash. I have the smallest little native deodorant in here. I have the Wake Up Eye Gel. I have the Bio Oil. Let me tell you, I'm on my second like large one and it's halfway empty. I've used this body oil my entire pregnancy, like all over my stomach. It is so good. And then usually I top it with like an EOS lotion, my fave. And I know I'm postpartum, but body oil, I'll still want to take care of my body even if there's not a baby inside. Then contact solution. I couldn't find a mini EOS, so I got Aveeno lotion and I'm putting that in. The next section is I have many bottles of Redken. This is the shampoo I use every single day. I have a Kendra hairspray. I don't know what I want. Like, maybe I blow dry my hair, maybe I curl it. I don't know how I'll be feeling. I have the One United spray. I use this every day. It's my favorite. I have body soap in here. I have an eyelash curler and a mini hairbrush. So that's like all my hair care stuff. At the bottom, I have a toothbrush, I have toothpaste, I have hair ties, and I have lip balm and some flossers. So that's it. Like, that is my toiletry bag. It all folds up. It's very compact. And I know lots of people will think, oh, like, you don't need all that stuff. Like, you'll be so tired. I'd rather have it and want it and be able to use it than not to have it and be like, I feel ugly, you know? So that is my little makeup bag, and it's going with my going home outfit. Okay, and speaking of the going home outfit, I will be wearing like shoes to the hospital. So whatever shoes I'm wearing to the hospital, I'll be wearing home. But I did just remember I need shower shoes. So I'm gonna be putting that in this bag as well, because nobody wants their bare feet on the shower, okay? Gotta have shower shoes. But do you see what I mean? Like, I would have forgot shower shoes. Like, if I wouldn't have pre-packed it and like looked through it, I would have forgot them. So that's why I like being prepared, okay? Like going through them. All right, this bag is my electronics. So I have an extra long phone charger. I have the charger to my fan. I have the charger to this egg light. I saw all over social media, different tones of light. Mine is currently set on red light. I love red light. The lamps in our bedroom have red bulbs in them. It's the ambiance. It's like very calming to me, and I know it will feel like home. Like, that's what I want to be laboring in. I want it to feel calm and natural and just like I'm at home. I have these little stickers that block out any like electronic light. So actually in here, like we have our TV in here, I put like one of these dots on like the little blue light. I hate it. So I stuck this in there, and then I have a little roller. I have dogs, and it doesn't seem to be like, I've cleaned these clothes and I'll still find like a rooster hair somewhere. So I always love a little roller. This one is reusable. You just like rinse it underwater, and it's like sticky as heck. But I have that in this bag as well. One thing that is not packed yet though, that will be going into the electronic bag, is going to be my camera, my tripod, my camera batteries, SD cards, like anything. I'm not sure. I hope that I can film part of my birth just for me, and just like that experience of like seeing your baby for the very first time, for photos, for everything. Like I just love that feeling of being able to capture a memory, a moment. So that will be also going into the electronic bag, and that's going to be going into the weekender. And then the last bag that I have, it's probably the most fun bag. This is all of my baby's things. So I feel like I've just been like dreaming about this moment for so long, and really and truly it's like so fun to think of this little child as like something I can dress up, right? Like, I know it's a baby, I know that he'll be crying and fussing and all the things, but as a little girl, like, I've always wanted to become a mother, and it's like buying all of his things and just like dreaming and imagining like, oh my gosh, when he's here, and it's almost surreal that we're at the end of my pregnancy and he's going to be here. Like, he's going to be born, and I'll be able to hold him and dress him, and like all the things that I've been preparing for him, like I'll get to use, I'll get to do. And so I'm so excited for that. In his bag, I have his little ribbon that will be wrapping around his swaddle. So when I was thinking of like his announcement photo, or the photo that you take of your little baby and you send to all of your relatives, I could not decide on what I wanted to do. I've seen so many people do like the name on the swaddle, or the name on, like, I don't know, there's so many different varieties. This is what I thought would be so cute. So I have this this ribbon, and I'm going to be tying it into a bow wrapped around his little swaddle, and it has his initials on it. I'm so obsessed with this. I got this off of Etsy. I will link her down below, but it is so cute. But this is like on the end of the little ribbon. And then I have two options for swaddles. I have a midnight blue, and I have a light blue, and I just thought, I'm not sure which one I will want, probably the darker, but I don't know, we'll just see how he is, and what happens. But then I have onesies. So I have two sizes. I have newborn, and I have 0 to 3 months. I've packed them in these like little squares so that they're easy to grab. But I have dark blue, again, like what's gonna look good. So I have dark blue, and then I also have gray. I just threw the gray in there because who knows, like they say bring extra ones because they could soil themselves and like make a mess. Okay, great, amazing. So I brought obviously 5, so we'll have enough swaddles. And then I also have a receiving blanket in here, so a little cozy blanket. My truck got detailed last week, so it's spick span amazing, so clean. And we have our car seat in there, so this will be the blanket that is like tucked around him in the car seat. And then I have binkies. I know that they give you stuff. I know that they will be giving me stuff, but I had these binkies already from the baby shower, so put them in there. And then I have a little sound machine. I don't know if we'll use this. I don't know what to expect, but I put that in there. And then also in this bag, I have a little wooden sign with his name on it for his announcement. And then on the other side, it has like the date, the weight, all of those things. But that is everything for his bag. And now we can put it into my suitcase. I'm feeling really confident about the things that I have packed. I will also be putting a towel in here. So I'm not sure what the hospital towels look like or how big they are, but I know that like my towel will cover my entire body, okay? And when I'm taking my shower, I want to feel at home as possible. So I'll also be throwing in a towel, but this way everything will fit like so nicely in the suitcase. And I know I'll also have room for Garrett's things, and that way it's just 2 bags, right? Like I don't want to have like a ton of things. I want it all easily contained. I don't want to be worried about like, oh, is that gonna fall out or is that gonna fall out? Like, no, it's all gonna fit and just be so perfect. All right, we are all packed and ready to go. I'm so excited. This is just one more thing I can check off my list. And let me tell you, my list is dwindling by the day. I'm feeling so confident and like calm about everything because I know when I go into labor, I am going to need to be like flexible. I need to be like able to allow nature to take its course and not to like worry about everything going specific to plan or whatever. Like I know that I have to be like in a like very positive mindset, and so the things that I cannot control, like I'll have to deal with that, but the things I can control, like my hospital bag, I'm gonna do that. Anything to help prepare my future self so that she is feeling just like really taken care of and loved. So hospital bag is complete. Next time I see you, I will be having a little baby. I can't wait. Oh, so exciting. Thank you so much for watching. If I forgot something, what is something that you had in your hospital bag that I forgot? Add it to the comments, let me know, because although it's probably too late for my first baby, I will definitely be taking that into consideration for my second baby. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!